We are going with another braided hairstyle. Again, my oldest came up with this idea, and I love when this happens because then I'm able to at least attempt to try and do whatever hairstyle she's hoping that I can do. And then also, I can challenge myself to complete the hairstyle and then to see the expression on her face when I'm all done. She thinks I'm like a professional hairstylist, and I'm definitely not, but we've been doing hair for a really long time. She's 8, and I've been doing my hair for a while. I've been doing my hair for a while now, so it's nice to put my skills to use so that I do have some hairstyles, of course, we can't do because I don't know how to execute it, or there isn't a video for me to look at so that I can actually do that hairstyle for her. But this one, we have done it before, something similar at least. So with this hairstyle, we are just going to do about 5 braids, and then I'm just going to braid her hair back. Now, in the beginning, it was very, very smooth. Her hair was not tangling up on itself, but as the braiding process went on, I did have a little bit of trouble just keeping her hair detangled, but I made sure that I had my detangling brush with me. It was just sitting in my pocket the whole time. And then once I felt like there were tangles, I just detangled her hair to the best of my ability without ripping her hair. So this first braid is almost wrapped up. I am going to keep braiding all the way down. And then what I've been doing lately, just because her hair tends to break with the rubber bands, really, no matter how loose I leave them, because with rubber bands, you have to keep it kind of tight, but I'm keeping it tight enough so that it actually holds, but also loose enough so that her hair doesn't break. But I found that her hair still tends to break when I use rubber bands. So, what I have been doing, especially with this hairstyle, I just went ahead and added a little bit of leave in conditioner to her ends so that we could try to prevent some of that breakage. And I think it's helping a little bit. Here is a knot that I was trying to show you. So I just tried to finger detangle that with my fingers, but also I use the rat tail comb. I find the end of that knot and then I just gently pull it out. Now, if I cannot get the knot out, I will just cut the knot out instead of continuing to fight with it. It just makes the process easier for myself, and also I'm not damaging her hair from like ripping out the knot. So sometimes the knots win and sometimes I do. And in this case I won because I had the rat tail comb and I took my time to get the knot out. And also with her braids I am using a braiding gel. I will either insert a picture or I will leave it down in the comments below. But I am using a braiding gel. I try not to use it on her ends. I just leave it on the outside of the braid. So when I part her hair, I will put the braiding gel on the outsides where the parts are. And then I will apply braiding gel as I'm braiding her hair just to hopefully hold the style a little bit more. And this style did hold for the entire week. It probably could have lasted a little bit longer, but we do typically swim once a week, so that one day I end up washing her hair and we start all over again. And here I am applying that gel, like I was saying, on the outsides of her hair after I've parted her hair. And then I just go ahead and braid downwards. I think the next time that we do a style like this, I will blow dry her hair just a little bit. So then that way her hair stays stretched and it doesn't tangle up on itself. So with my hair, I don't have to worry about it tangling up on itself. It just kind of holds. She does have a different hair texture than I do, which is totally fine. It's just things that as I'm learning her hair, that blow drying it would probably be best for these longer braids just because her hair does tend to tangle up on itself. With her sister, I don't really have to worry about that because her hair isn't as long just yet. But that is the end of the video. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we will catch you in the next one. Bye.